Welcome back to Python MC. In this section, we are going to break EarSketch. So in this previous lesson, we had this list of dictionary. We did this dictionary with a list of beats as the values and the keys being the genre names. If you remove the curly brackets in a dictionary, when you define a dictionary, you get a syntax error. In this case, in EarSketch, it calls it a parse error, which is kind of a weird, EarSketch error message, but it's just basically a syntax error. So let's try to call hip hop. But you notice if we don't actually have, in this case, we misspelled hip hop as hip hoop, you'll get this key error because it can't find that value in the dictionary. This is one of the disadvantages of this approach versus using a conditional, in that there's no way to handle incorrect. There's no way to handle incorrect user input. So let's say we eliminated the colon here, and that is another error. Let's say we will we will now run this. Let's see we forgot to, we had to add our colon back. Just give me a second to do that. Okay, now that should work, hopefully. Okay, so we took away read input, okay? And what that does is it basically just doesn't give you the prompt. So you actually need to use read input to get the prompt that we expect to say. So it works tactically. It's not a great user experience. So let's change that back to read input. So lowercase read and then capital I input. Run that again, should work perfectly fine. In this case, we'll put in func, and then we'll get our func beats, and that'll work just fine. Okay, so let's see. What else can we mess up here? Let's see. Let me eliminate the square bracket and turn that into a curly bracket. That's not how you access a dictionary. You need square brackets to access it. You define it with curly brackets, but you need to access it with the square brackets by using the dictionary name in square brackets, the key that you're looking up. In this case, the key is going to be the value of the user input. In this case, when the user says func, that assigns it to the variable DJ request, and we use that variable to look up do the dictionary lookup. So genres and square brackets DJ request. What if we got rid of, for example, what do I do here? I'm just going to try to say look up DJ request and see if that works. Well, no, that's going to be an error because it's going to say func and then it doesn't know what you're talking about. So it's like that's a variable or a function name that you haven't defined. So the problem is that it's trying to access the list of beats, but you haven't actually accessed the dictionary at all. You need to say genres, which is the dictionary name, and then the value of the key that you're looking up in the square brackets. So func, that'll work perfectly fine. Okay, let's see. What else can we mess anything else up here? Let's see. I think we've done quite a few things. We've actually messed up the dictionary. We've also messed up our read input. We've messed around with how we create an error here with how we call the dictionary. That's it. We'll see you again on Python MC. Python MC.